won from the October 27, 2018 Powerball drawing $343.8 million. He hails from Manhattan. Please help me welcome and congratulate Robert Bailey. Woo-hoo!
What you do between buying that winning ticket and having Yolanda Vega counting your money can mean the difference between being a lottery success or a cautionary tale. So, who you gonna call?
Hello, this is Jason. Congratulations. What state did you win in? Wonderful, wonderful. Sure, we'll travel anywhere. Yep, we go to California all the time. The initial conversation will kind of address your goals. I'll explain to you my experience. I've seen things go well. I've seen things go bad. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. Okay, listen, this is what you're going to do. First, because you're in California, you need to sign the back of the ticket. All right, we can't make you anonymous, so sign the ticket. It'll make it safe. Next thing you need to do is make a copy of the ticket and put it in a very safe place. If you can get it to a safe deposit box, that would be perfect. And now listen to me. What I'm going to tell you is very important. Do not tell anybody that you won. Yeah, you could tell your wife, you could tell your kids, but make sure they don't tell anybody because it'll be a nightmare. For the more people who know, I'm telling you, I've seen this before, just do not tell anybody. It's going to be hard not to, but do it.
That was free advice for someone who just got a seat on the gravy train. But for all the aspiring power ballers, going in travel to Rivkin Radler Attorneys at Law in Uniondale, Long Island, for an audience with Jason Kurland, the lottery lawyer. That nickname is well earned.
That checks.
Yep.
245. I'll take this one, please.
There you go.
Now, can we do that chase thing where I take a picture and they just stick it in my account?
What are they gonna do with all this money, Brian?
Spend it! Yeah, right. I couldn't imagine. I could not imagine. Jason, you know more millionaires than Yolanda Vega did.
A lot of my clients are regular players, so they do play every week.
Like years and years worth of.
Yeah, you play a lot. But then again, I've had winners that it's the first time they ever purchased a ticket.
That did not happen.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
I had an Amish person win the lottery, and they told me that they weren't really buying tickets because I don't think they were supposed to buy tickets in there. But you know, they claimed that it was the first time they bought a ticket.
What surprises people most about the process that it takes in dealing with winning a lot of money?
The immediate reaction is jumping up and down, screaming that you're the winner. And then 5 minutes later, it's complete freak out.
Yeah.
Right? They're so nervous. Their lives are changing.
Look at it again.
Yeah, making sure that they, you know, that it is the right ticket.
Right.
And then there's so much responsibility that comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and you're afraid if you have young children, you're afraid for their safety. If you have a big family who, you know, you don't trust them with money, how are you going to deal with them? They don't sleep. I'm telling you, from the time I get the call to the time that, you know, we claim, there's not much sleeping. So,
Really?
you know, to be prepared to how to deal with the emotional aspect took me a few winners to understand. And now, you know, now we understand, you know, completely what they're going through.
Over the past decade, Jason has handled over $2 billion in lottery winnings for people all over the United States.
Is there like a thread that runs through, a common trait that you see throughout most or all of your winners, besides them just buying a ticket?
I would say my clients fall into two categories. The ones who are going to spend like drunken sailors, who I need to protect against themselves.
Yeah, that's me.
And which are fun. And also fun are the ones that are so afraid to spend a dime and have no idea how rich they are. They're flying coach, you know, they just won $400 million. So, you know, I got to explain to them, you know, you could buy a plane if you really want.
You're flying commercial.
Right. So it's like, you know, those are the two clients. I protect the ones that are going to spend too much.
Yeah.
And I kind of try to teach the other ones how to be a wealthy person.
His most recent client? Only the winner of the second largest lottery prize ever, the $1.5 billion Mega Millions jackpot, won by a single ticket holder in South Carolina, who's opted to take the one-time payout of $877,784,124 and remain anonymous.
Governor Cuomo recently made it a law that if you win in New York, you have to come forward. Does that make your job any tougher?
40% of the calls I get, the initial calls, start out with, a fake name. Like, I don't even get the real name. So people are so nervous about that. The lottery wants to sell tickets as a business.
Of course.
So how do they sell tickets? They show that it's legitimate, so that it's not, people who know people who are winning.
Right.
And two, that it's people like you and me who are winning. So you have to come forward. So when you come forward, you can wear a disguise, but there's a fine line because you don't want to look ridiculous because then all of a sudden it goes viral.
Yeah.
So you have to be, just
'cause
slight.
Your whole thing is to get in and out of the news cycle as soon as possible so you don't get all of the people around you.
And there's an art to it. Right?
Yeah.
You have to say just enough where, you give the media a story.
Right, where, it's cute, and you move on.
Right. And if you're too cryptic about it, people are starting to think, what's going on here? What's going on here? So there's an art to the whole thing.
Outline for us, as you have online, the 5 things that one should do when you find you might be in possession of about $1 billion worth of lottery tickets.
Well, check that ticket again. All right, that's important. It sounds ridiculous, but I've received a number of calls from people who either got one number wrong or were looking at the wrong day. I mean, how bad luck is that? Just make sure you have the winning ticket, because once you start, celebrating and planning your life and you find out that it's not really the win, it's a disaster. That's number 1. The number 2 is stay quiet. Don't tell anybody that you're the winner. The more people that know, the worse it's going to get for you. That time between the win and the claim is your last period of normalcy you're going to have. You want to do it the right way. And during that time, you want to hire the right team of professionals. But another thing I tell people is plan a vacation, especially in those states like New York where you have to do a press conference.
Right.
Plan to go away the day of the press conference.
To avoid people like me.
Yes, the media is going to be at your house, within hours. Not to mention neighbors and friends and family you didn't even know existed. Go right from the press conference to the airport. I'll get you a car. Just go. Yeah. And when you come back, things usually die down. At least you have your maybe a couple weeks to get your head straight.
How much would it take for you to win before you left all of this behind? How big would the jackpot have to be for you to give this up?
I don't think I would stop. I love it. It's so much fun dealing with these winners and helping them through it. I don't think there's no amount of money would make me stop.
So who's going to play you in the series about the lottery lawyer that is sure to follow?
I have no idea.
Come on,
I'm
it's your dream casting. You don't have $100 million check with your name on it, but you at least get to pick the guy who's going to walk around playing.
I'm not saying a name. I'll be made fun of either way if I pick a name.
He's keeping it anonymous.
Keeping it anonymous.
All right. Thanks for talking to us.
My pleasure.